Leading off the inning, Jay Tippett, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. The 0-1 delivery. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a two-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as...
At the plate, Hugh Hadaway. He flew out in his last at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. To second for one. On to first, and they get them both. Jay Tippett will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Shelton and back on it. Still ranging back. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
That great work he'd done on the mound, well, it just got undone on one swing. He's gone from being in total control to, we got ourselves a tie ball game.
Jay Tippett will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Hugh Hadaway comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. 1-1, here it comes. On the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Lou Robinson will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Ibarra is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
Not a lot of offense to go around in this one, but what offense we did see came from this man's bat. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through when it mattered. Wound up driving in 3 runs, and they were important.
Back here with our minor league pregame show, I'm Matt Vasgersian getting you ready for Double-A Southern League action tonight as we jump into our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Jay Tippett is our focus, and he's coming off a very nice game in which he racked up 4 hits and just looked dialed in at the plate.
Yeah, anytime you get yourself 4 base knocks in a game, you're doing something right. You might have gotten a couple of gifts in terms of good pitches to hit, but, you know, it's not about the pitches you get. It's what you do with them. And from what I saw, balls were flying all over the yard off his bat. Well, that performance was big for his team, and I'm sure they're hoping he can do it again in this one.
All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. So stepping in, number 88, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just out in front of it. Strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. On the ground is short. This could be two. A bare hand for one. On to first, a double play. Tim Roper will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
Tippett has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's just going to try to draw an airmailed throw as he heads back to third. Jay Tippett steps in now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard liner toward short. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. Jay Tippett digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fifth.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Hugh Hadaway will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time.
And he knows there was no real intention to hit him right there, but that doesn't make you feel any better to get hit. He'll be looking to get some revenge right here.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Ramon De Los Santos will stand in now with the bases loaded, 2 away, and a chance to really help himself out.
And at the very least, he's got to focus on getting something in play. He can really help himself out with just a simple single here.
And that's through into left, a base hit. And he is in there. And the catcher has the plate blocked, and he's out at the plate, so only 1 run scores on the play. Malcolm Crawford comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Tippett is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. Jay Tippett is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Left fielder, Jay Tippett.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ripped down the line. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. The relay throw, thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And boy, that went south in a hurry as they'll put the tag on him, and he's gone here leading off. Jay Tippett stands in. He was hosed at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat. Hot shot to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor leagues. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tennessee Smokies and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for him here tonight? Jay Tippett will stand in to start things out, with his guys pretty fortunate to get out of that last half inning with the game still scoreless.
Yeah. Situation. That could have gotten out of hand quickly, so maybe they can calm their guy down a bit by getting a couple runs here.
Here's a liner caught down there at third. Unfortunate that time. That ball. Jay Tippett is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. Around second. He'll try for third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, we've seen this guy have one heck of a year, but we haven't seen him do this too often. Not blessed with a lot of world-class speed, but when he needs to turn it on, he can find.
In now, Lou Robinson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, but this time, if he can just put the ball on the ground again, he's going to have a good chance at an RBI, because right now the infield's playing back.
Hammock has it in his tracks, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away. Now to the plate, Andres Soriano. He drew a walk his first time up. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Here's a pop-up now. Olivo is there for it. He's got it, and there are two down now. And he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your... Jay Tippett makes his way to the box to lead us off in the sixth inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Left field and deep. Hammock ranging back, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left, and even 30 home runs on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
And all season long, when they...
Jay Tippett will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here. Angelo Hernandez digs in to lead off the bottom of the eighth inning.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Tippett has to retreat a bit, but he gets there. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching... The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Tennessee Smokies and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jay Tippett gets his first shot now, and he's working on a modest 5-game hitting streak. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Hit hard on the ground at third. Olivo is right there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. With a moment now, let's take a look at the Mississippi defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, the defense is going to be very involved. This guy on the mound doesn't strike out a lot of hitters. Balls are put in play constantly, so the defense is going to be active.
Jay Tippett will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Richard is there to put this one away, and it's a very quick out to start the fifth. Stepping in, Casey Kelly. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will run. Jay Tippett will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first two plate appearances. First pitch coming, here it is. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here comes the 0-1. To short, hit hard. Roper ranges to his right. And the throw to first just about takes him out as it skips up and over him.
And, you know, I think this is a situation where he's just trying to do too much out there. He's got to know his limitations, and instead, he tries to force the throw, and he winds up throwing it away.
Hugh Hadaway will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
For a young pitcher out there, he's certainly going to have the butterflies working. I mean, it's probably going to take him a batter or two to really settle in out there and get comfortable. But he won't ever get...
High in the air out towards shallow right. Vasquez has a read on it. 2 down. And even with 2 outs now, they decide to hold that runner at third. Daniel Tejada will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Looped out toward third. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. Back with more here on a Tuesday. B.J. Draper digs in. He reached on a walk his last time up and later came around to score. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Tippett is in pursuit, and that's the second out of the inning. Jay Tippett steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
Into the seats, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Tap fouled at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first on his way to second now. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Now batting.
So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Every time he comes to the plate, the pressure gets bigger and bigger. He waited until the 9th inning, but got it done.
So striding in, number 21, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. in under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Third double of the game for these guys as you see the comparison there. 1 out and a runner on second base. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Now batting.
He knows his job is to hang on to the lead for his team. But with a guy in scoring position, he's got to do something to come up big. Not a whole lot bigger situation to come up with a strikeout than right there. He's fired up about it, but he's still got some work to do right now. He's not out of this thing yet.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Daniel Tejada will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he delivers with 2 outs in the 9th. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-3 game.
You're going to have to calm him down at first base. Look how fired up he is. That's a big base hit. That single drives in the tying run.
Tim Roper stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Tippett moving in, but he won't get there. It falls in. And if you start wondering about what... Digging in and looking for more, Jay Tippett. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Hugh Hadaway stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted in the air out to left. Hammock has a beat on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Danny Gould stands in. He got under 1 and popped out his last time up. Swing and a looper to left. Tippett shading to his right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Jay Tippett steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ball game right here.
2 down, runners at first and second. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hard hit at third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits. No.
Smoking, you want to get on Rainbow, bro?
Sure, can I finish this game really fast?
Yeah, you're, go to the show series?
Yeah.
Alright, Pirate.
I lost, bro. I died, bro. You're way too
Hi,
good.
Pirate.
Hey, you want to get on Rainbow?
Yes.
Hey, what's up? What's up, fellas?